those unforgettable celebrations, those luxury getaways. You know, we're celebrating 20 good years. And of course, the team decided that they're not going to celebrate it alone. Daniel says, no, we're not just going to celebrate it with the staff and cut the cake without you. We want to invite you over to Blue Moon, so we pamper you. We show you that we appreciate your patronage. We appreciate you joining us and being a part of our story. If you are not a part of the Blue Moon story yet, well, it's a good time to actually start that story. So let's get to talk about it. My brother Daniel Abuaje Boateng is a general manager, and Emmanuel Ajiman is a sales and marketing manager. Brothers, welcome. How you guys doing? Okay, can we turn on? Yeah, okay, good. There you go. How you guys doing, man?
I'm doing great, I'm doing fantastic.
So good to have you in the studio today. I mean, you guys represent one of the best brands when it comes to luxury, accommodation, and, for those who want to do a little getaway out of town and enjoy serenity.
Exactly.
And of course, one of the companies committed to sustainability, and that's the Blue Moon Eco Luxury Resort. So I'm happy to have you here today. But let's talk about 20 years. It's evolved, hasn't it?
It has.
Tell me about it.
It has. For something that started as a getaway for a few people, turned out to be something that their friends could also enjoy, and it turned out to be a business, a company, a brand, as you mentioned earlier. We privileged that when it first, sprung up. Even though we, of course, we had to do a lot of work to make sure that the experience that we want to give people, they get it when they come to our yard, they bought into that idea. So now when you talk about sustainability, that is the brand. When you talk about a pure spiritual and natural getaway, that is the brand. When you talk about cuisine, that is the brand. And of course, when you talk about luxury, that's a hallmark, basically.
Yeah, there
so
you go.
We privilege that the team on site and the audience, the customers or our clients have also held us throughout this journey. And they play the biggest part of all this, because Blue Moon will have been nothing without the people that we serve. So yes, they are a big part of the story, and it has been systematic. It has been chronological. We've taken our time, studied the hospitality industry, and we always provided a top-notch service for the people comparatively to what they might enjoy from others. Yes.
Daniel, I don't know what stands out for you within this 20 years of service. What really, when you look back, what is it, that one thing that sticks out for you?
When we look back through the journeys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, when you look back through the journey of Blue Moon, you could talk about one where nature meets, let's say it's a paradise on its own. When you come there, the naturalness of the environment, and then the experience. Blue Moon have a unique experience where when you arrive at the premises, the compounds of Blue Moon, the air that you even breathe there is
totally different.
Different. the kind of, I don't know, I would like to pinpoint or point out something that really is unique, that we can point a hands on. But then when you talk about Blue Moon, everything out there is unique.
Absolutely. You talk about the air. When you guys came in, I was like, do you guys have a special skincare routine? Because the skin even looks different. You know what I mean?
So I'm finding it hard to really say something really stand out, because everything about Blue Moon is outstanding.
I'm sure there are a lot of our friends who are listening now who have had that experience there at Blue Moon. If you have, send us a WhatsApp message. Tell us about how much you enjoyed the place on 055-1111-997. But we're celebrating 20 years, and I'm sure you have some special offers available for this celebration, huh?
Yes, of course we do. I mentioned earlier that the client or our customers are the biggest part of this journey that we've come so far, and to celebrate them, or for them to join us in the celebration of this milestone, we've had a number of promotions, and I don't even want to call it promotions. Like, I want to make it they're part of the story, they're family. So it's like let's all enjoy and have a celebrate this moment. So there are packages, there are contests, there are trivial quizzes that are running on our social media platforms. There are also some promotional packages that we have that we are offering. For instance, a discount on airline ticketing if you want to visit in this festive celebration season. We are also offering even fuel vouchers. So if you should drive by yourself, we know that it took a real effort for you to get from Accra to that to the part of the country, and so we have up to 1,000 Ghana cedi fuel voucher. We also have complimentary setup dinners and lunches and spa, sightseeing. All these things are just special perks that comes with your bookings from now until the end of November. And it doesn't stop there, because people also have the chance to win all expense paid trip stay at the resort if they simply answer trivial quizzes on our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram. And also they have the ability to also win an all expense paid stay at the resort when they share with us some of their most memorable pictures or imageries when they visited the resort. So just tag us, hashtag the hashtag that we use, like Lemon at 20, Lemon Experience. Just share your images when you went there, all the fun you had, and you never know, your image might be selected as the winner.
And you could be a winner. That's great. And one of the things I love about Blue Moon is the dining experience. I mean, the cuisine, bro.
Bill, let me chip in this. As Emmanuel was speaking, he mentioned about the airline 20% discount given to all persons who may be taking flight to our end. We are doing this in partnership with Corporate Travels. We encourage all our guests to book through Corporate Travels so that they can get this discount offered to them. So we wish to express this love not only with the members and the staff only, but people or corporate institution that has helped us get to this height. Corporate Travel have gone with us through this journey, and we cannot just have a celebration of 20 years without adding our partners to it. And therefore we join hands with Corporate Travels to ensure that guests using flights to our end will also have this experience, getting 20% discount off. It doesn't matter the number of people you are booking to come that day.
That's good. We were talking about the dining experience earlier.
Yes. You know what, for Le Moon, we don't even call it a dining experience. We call it like a whole round. But there's a catchphrase that we use, but I think it escaped me, because you see, we don't just bring you the plate. It has to come with, as you mentioned, an experience. So you might be eating a fillet, but then when you're done, you feel like you had more than just filling up your stomach. You see, so even when you look at our menu, it is always tailored. So we don't have specific menus that you see you can choose from this or that. Just tell us what you want, and that will be done for you. And mostly from the people that our clients, our guests, it has always been continental dishes. We have some of the best chefs, and the kitchen staff, they're just incredible. And I mean, trust me, the sad part about all this, is that when people taste our food and they move away, they now always want to yearn for more. We've had times where people phone in and are like, "Can you deliver your food to Accra?" I was like, "We wish."
We'll come there. That's the reason why we keep coming back, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, because
the
dining experience is amazing.
So you could let us set up a beachfront for you to dine. We have the poolside as well, and of course all our environment is nature, pure, typical nature.
And good thing is, it's not really just leisure and get away. You cater to corporate retreats and executive meetings as well.
Sure.
Yep. So we have a facility actually that caters to up to 20 guests. The picture is that we set it up so it will be able to house top management, because I mean, Lemon is all about, the top tiers. So if you want to set up a brainstorming section, if you want to do a quick, meeting of board of directors or anything, whilst we launch them, they can also use the facility. We have a projector and everything that they would need basically to make sure that they make a meaningful, meeting section anytime. And in terms of feeding, yes, we could take any order from breakfast to lunch to dinner. We cater for all of that. It's just by request, and as I said, we tailor everything to your needs.
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
That's really good. And I know that Lumen also contributes to local community and tourism development, because most of the time I know you curate some of these little trips to some tourist sites around. You have your own creations and all. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So Daniel is very enthusiastic about this because he's been one person who have really fostered some of these things. So let me leave it to him on this one, especially let's start from the sustainability bit and then how we infuse tourism and all.
Oh, okay. When we talk about sustainability, it's not only about keeping the environment neat, but also how to recycle the things that had been used. So starting with Lumon, we use a lot of bottles because we are not into plastics, because we know plastics takes a lot of years to decompose and all those things that comes with it. So we use a lot of bottles, and after these bottles are used, how do we discard it? Looking at our area is very far from town. There are organizations that need those bottles to do other things or reuse. However, we cannot bring it because of the distance. So what did the management decide of? We now turn our lighting system, we use the bottles for the lighting system, and our iconic Christmas tree is all made up of bottles.
Oh, nice.
So when you come to Lumon, our bottles are being used for the lighting, the lamps.
Wow.
And now, very soon, not distance far from now, today, we're going to start with bead making with the bottles as well.
Wow.
Which we're going to involve the community, train them to make them develop some skills.
Dude, that's really impressive.
That's
Good job. Kudos to you guys.
As we speak.
Okay, now look, we've gone through the 360 of Blue Moon, and I'm sure the person who's listening is convinced that from now on they need to actually book and come have that Blue Moon experience. For those who want to get in touch with you guys, how can they reach out to you? What's the contact? And then
well, it's pretty much simple. You could just go on our social media platforms, Lemon Resort, Facebook, Instagram. You could also send us an email at stay@lemonresort.com, and also sales@lemonresort.com. And in terms of phone numbers, you could also reach us on 059 380 5448. I take it again. So 059 380 5448. That is how to reach us, and we have a very able sales team. They will take all your details and make sure they arrange all your reservations. You don't have to stress or worry about anything.
Okay. Let me add this number to it. This is the reservations number direct to Lumon. You can call on 0264241549, and an sales executive person will take
would reach out. That's really good. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful having you, and we can't wait to see you. I'm sure this Christmas a lot of us will actually come and hide there for a little bit. You know what I mean?
We'll be waiting forward to have you around.
Yes.
Your discount is personally in my pocket.
Oh my goodness, I like the sound of that. All right. So for those who are uninitiated, where is Blue Moon? In fact, one of our friends is quite excited and wants to get there. So where is it located?
Lumon is located in the Western region, Axim to be precise.
Right.
And when you get to Axim, it's just a 6 kilometers off road in the Axim township.
There you go. And it's spelled Loumon. Loumon. Thank you so much. My brother Daniel Abuaji Boating is the general manager, and Emmanuel Ajiman is the sales and marketing manager, and we'll see you in Axim.
Yes, thank you.
All right, stay tuned in. Very shortly, we actually have some giveaways. Thanks to Sarah Lack right here on Drive Time on Joy with Lexis Bill.